For the last 209 days, I've been making an app to get you off of this one, off of doom scrolling, and in general to help you reclaim your own life, to make it yours, to discover your interests, and to do the things you actually care about. And that's been going pretty good, honestly. 20,000 people have downloaded the app so far, and I've been making substantial progress in the last month to make the app incredibly better because it looks pretty bad right now. I mean, it looks okay, it's good, but and it works actually. Actually works. It does help people, but it could be better. So today I'm showing you the progress I've made, and I also want to talk about the importance of being bored, the importance of how everything is kind of stacked against you, but in the end, you are still in control. So let's dive in. First things first, the app is looking pretty darn clean, if I might say so myself. This is because I did not design this. Someone else did. My design's not so nice, but it works. Anyways, this is what the app looks like right now. Sorry, just woke up. But yeah, it looks good. And recently, yesterday, I added this feature where you can write to swipe to generate a plan, but you don't know what that is yet. You're probably new here. So let me tell you how the app actually works and why it actually helps people get off the scroll and on a roll. Well, the whole purpose here, I'm not trying to block the apps, or get you off your phone. I don't think your phone is really the big problem. The problem is the apps on your phone and how they're designed. I don't want to design another app that you're addicted to and you can't put down. The goal here is not more screen time, but more lifetime. More time spent doing the things you actually want to do, and less time spent scrolling to make advertisers money, and so then your data can be collected. So, with that being said, here's how Curiosity Quench, the app I've been making for the last 209 days, works to help you. First, you find something you're genuinely interested in. There's over 1,000 different things here you can explore. As you explore them and you see something that you're genuinely curious about, you would like to know more about it, or you would like to participate in this activity, you add it to your list. You have it on your list here. You can then swipe right to create a plan. Now you can swipe right when you don't have it added to. So you swipe right and it sends you to this page, which is the plan page. Right now I don't have it working, so it doesn't actually automatically start generating the plan, but it'll look something like this once you get here. And then you can pick your experience level and how much time you have to actually do the plan. At this point, you click generate, and as you can see, it says generating plan. Now you're going to get an actual thing to do. You have steps on something you already have shown an interest, a curiosity about, and you can start doing it. If you don't know what this step is, you can hold the step and get help, and it's going to load for you a thing of help at the bottom here that you can actually use to keep going, which is really important. But the main thing that this app is trying to do, it is not trying to get you off your phone. It is not trying to rewire your brain to be optimized for screen time. All I am trying to do is to get people to look inside of themselves, find out what they actually want to do with their own life, and do that. Take action on their own unique curiosities and interests, things that really matter to them or really are part of their innate, genuine curiosity. If you can do these things more often, or if you just do the first two steps, the first step, the third step, and you keep going, you're going to figure out that making the snowball effect of wins and stacking these is much more possible for you than you may have thought. Soon enough, you can also realize that you can do this whenever you want. You can explore your own interests. You can not scroll on your phone and do something else. And it's actually very, very fun, fulfilling. And that's because it's something you're genuinely interested in. It hasn't been force fed to you by an algorithm that picks the thing you're most likely to stick on your screen for. It hasn't been edited and, over analyzed and fed back out to you through a machine that wants to keep you trapped. It's not doing that. Your brain just follows what it wants and it does new things because it finds it interesting and you're curious about it. This breeds a lot of goodness. It breeds a lot of self respect, builds a lot of self confidence that you can do things that are hard, you can do things that are fun, and you're limitations really only become whatever your curiosity decides. And that sounds really weird. That sounds really woo woo, I know. But the whole point of this is to actually quench it, to do the thing. So you're taking action instead of scrolling. And that means you do all the steps and then you do that and you get some bubbles. I'm going to change that. But that's kind of where the app's at right now. That's the whole purpose of the app. I've also added this. I think this is very important. I added this about a month and a half ago. Never even talked about it. It's a focus strength trainer. Now, sounds really cool. I know. All of this is a timer. That's it. And when it goes off at the end, it doesn't even alert you. Doesn't make a noise. It's a defunctional timer. So when you use it, you don't actually know when it's going to end. So that's the fun part. You start the timer and then you sit there with your eyes closed and you focus on your breath. And that is the entire thing. Breathe in, breathe out, and 20 minutes later, 3 minutes later, you have done nothing. You have allowed yourself to be bored, and that in turn will strengthen your focus. You will be less distractible. You have a higher attention span, and this is how you strengthen that muscle by doing nothing, meditating, being bored. I did a meditation for 20 minutes this morning. Afterwards, afterwards, it felt like I didn't want to go on my phone. I didn't want to really feel tempted. Just didn't feel tempted to go and look on Instagram how many likes I have or go scroll on Twitter. And that doesn't always last, but there is a feeling of awareness that you get, and just in general, an easier time you'll have with focusing when you do meditate, when you do take into account all the thoughts you have in a day and you let them process. You let them go through your big old brain and you let it process. Now, maybe you don't want to do that, but I'm telling you, that is probably one of the easiest. Actually, it's not that easy. Doing nothing, if you're not used to do it, is actually quite hard. It's probably one of the simplest things you can do to strengthen your chance of not endlessly scrolling. Meditate for 3 minutes, okay? Close your eyes, focus on your breath for 3 minutes, 2 minutes even. Do that, and trust me, you will feel quite a bit better. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen, right? But yeah, that's kind of how the app's going. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get people to just follow what they're interested in, because once you allow yourself to be bored, that's kind of where you find all of these curiosities and interests that you are genuinely curious about. You actually want to learn about these things. If you have a strong interest or an innate curiosity about something, it's going to become 10 times easier to follow that whim. It's going to become 10 times easier to not scroll and do this thing instead because you're really interested about this thing. So that's the whole purpose behind my app. You can download it now. It doesn't look quite like this right now, but it is functional. Or you could just like do something more depthful. Instead of watching this video, go read a book or try meditating for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and see what your brain says. See what it's asking, see what questions it has, and follow those. And be intentional about where you're going when you consume. So, yeah, good luck. Thank you for watching this video. That is how the app's going. Um, yeah, I don't have anything else for you today. Sorry this video was really long. I don't know. I don't really know how 9 minutes happened so fast. But yeah, check out the links down in the description. My book that I'm writing about consumption control is going to be coming out, I don't know, probably in like many months, but I'm just telling you that it exists. You can pre-order it down there too in the description, and read the first draft if you want. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Love yourself and keep going. Peace.